Um, this is an idea I've had in the back of my mind for a long time. First off, a full extension of Landauer's principle. Wherever space itself disappears, it must reappear somewhere else. And in the ongoing research, It from Bit, first postulated by John Wheeler, space is made of information at its very lowest level. Thus, to fully extend Rolf Landauer's limit or bound of information, it seems sensible to me to apply it to space-time itself. Wherever space itself disappears, it must reappear somewhere else, the invisible of the holographic bound. And I'll explain this in a second. All these emojis, whatever, Carlock's principle. An object isn't made invisible. It's the space that the object rests in that's made invisible. I could explain this, but I'll let you make up your own ideas about it. This is a portal. This is the basis for light field portal technologies. And this is a two-dimensional perspective. This is a three-dimensional perspective of light intersecting the visual intersection of reality. This is a televisual portal, but it could easily be a cosmic portal someday. And this is what this applies to, the space being made invisible. The principle that I believe I might have discovered or invented is illustrated to the left. I jokingly make a big deal out of having a principle ascribed to myself with the emojis I use to make light of such a prospect. Developing my idea of televisual portals and their mirror worlds to our holodeck-like reality in a chain of mirror worlds, and combining it with my principle of space itself made invisible, I seem to have created a whole rich open-ended field of inquiry into the true nature of televisual and my hypothesized eventual cosmic portals, where the idea of space itself and not the object being made invisible reaches into some deeper waters. And this is the reason I make light of my weird ideas. There are critics who would pounce on me. So if you can look at this, there's a lot to be learned from, to be investigated from these illustrations and the logic that my train of logical thought, if you can call it logical thought. I'm just bored tonight. It's a lonely night, so I thought I'd bring these two ideas into focus. And I'll let you read these. And I believe in an invisible holographic principle that includes my idea of portals, a whole spectrum of portals, photographic, televisual, and eventually cosmic portals. And these are the things that I use to support that notion. And there are some wild critics out there who would bounce on my ideas and me. So these are the different parts, and the full extension of Landauer's principle. I should try to scrub that off. There's some stuff on the screen. Wherever space itself disappears, it must reappear somewhere else inside, like the cross-section and the intersection, the three-dimensional intersection, which is the basis for my televisual portals. And if you look at my past videos on mirror worlds, you'll see where televisual portals can go to and what that could be extended to in cosmic portals. These are my ideas, or not my idea only, Landauer's idea and my idea. And I'll give you time to look over these, and you can stop these, and you can look into the idea of just exactly what would be the limit of making space invisible if there's a certain geometric level that you can reach with geometric rays, where the apertures no longer allow light to go through, then there's a certain amount of space that can be made invisible, with the interior colored in yellow, that yellow web inside, the red web inside the yellow interior being the space that's visible, or that's left. And so there's a limit to my bound too. Carlock Bound, Landauer Bound, the Landauer Bound of information, the Carlock Bound of space being made invisible. So there's just a rich, open-ended inquiry into these ideas. I hope this interests people, and thanks a lot. Bye.